Today we're continuing with Unit 19. Last night's homework included the grammar and essay section of Unit 19. There was a nuclear reactor reading for our grammar exercise. There was a sentence fixing assignment, and there was an essay writing. I think I'd like to look at one example each of the sentence fixes and of the essay writing, starting with the sentences. Is there anyone who would like us to start by checking your sentence writing today? Sentence fixes.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I do it?
Sure. Give me 1 second. I'll pull up Alex's fixed sentences. This was interesting. How many of you caught this little note at the bottom about the meaning of the word corn?
Me.
Did you all know that before?
No.
Yeah, it's a little different. Historically in English, corn just means whatever the most common local grain they grew was. In the UK, it usually meant wheat. It might mean barley, depending on where you were. And so if you're looking at very old writing in English, like from, maybe certain Shakespeare plays or old translations of the Bible or things like that, you'll see it talking about corn in a time and place before there was maize, what we call corn, in Europe. So it's when you see cases like that where you know they're probably talking about wheat. So what I'd like to do, usually we just go through the sentences. I'd like to look at the paragraphs this time using Alex's work here. So Alex, can you tell us a little bit about some of the things you changed? What are some general categories of edit you made?
Like some of the names weren't capitalized, and then I capitalized them, and then like some of the others had like improper verb tense and stuff like that.
Okay. Which tense were they in that made you change them?
Oh, that's
so it looks like
that always produced and then always produced some and then
there you go, because we know the story is definitely in the past tense, happened a long time ago. Canal that always produced some horrible disaster. Very good. And here I can see you capitalized a name. So the prompt was, can internet friends be real friends? There was a list of words to use. At least 3.
You said, yeah, you only said at least 3.
Yep, at least 3. So here is what you wrote. Can you read that for us?
Wait, can you read it? My parents are in a meeting.
Okay. Or let's get some people from the class to read it. Isabella, could you read the first paragraph for us?
Sure. Internet allows us to connect with other people online. Today we see an explosion of options such as Google Hangouts, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and more. As you can see, this is a very popular trend that has been going on for a long time.
Okay, then Charlotte, what about the next paragraph?
Finding friends that you can connect with can be in 2 ways. Connecting friends which can be done by knowing their user account, or you can find other friends by using suggestions that the app gives. Honestly, only some people that you friend are people you know. For example, when Facebook displays friend suggestions, only a few will be people you know. Only a few will be known to you. The rest are mostly random requests that you get.
Good. And then, Warun, can you read the third paragraph?
Random internet friending can be susceptible to fraud and to identity theft. We have to be very careful in selecting the person we are going to friend with. We need to worry because people can friend with us, take our information, and steal things from our later.
To conclude, I would like to say that sometimes friends can only help you interact with others. On the other hand, you need to watch out for people who are trying to identity theft. All right. Let's have a look here. So one thing that I notice is, well, let's think about what the question in the prompt was. Can internet friends be real friends? Do you think you answer this question anywhere? Vishal, where do you think you answer that question?
Kind of.
Yeah, so I think what you wrote here would be a very fine essay for if you were talking, if you were asked to write specifically about maybe some of the pros and cons or some of the risks associated with social media. But in this case, you're being asked a very specific question. Are your internet friends really your friends? And I don't really see that explicitly answered anywhere.